other off the court as well. And, Steve, when you reach this midway point of the season, the All-Star break approaching, how many teams are looking forward to get some rests at this stage?
I think a lot. I think sometimes when you have guys have that nagging injuries, you're looking for that break. Some teams that have been playing their best, you want to just get some time away, and hopefully you can come back at the All-Star break. So having this week-long All-Star breaks now, it helps the body, it helps the mind, and a lot of these teams, it gets them back on track.
Kind of hit that reset button, huh?
Yes, I've been hitting that a lot.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Beasley, the pass to Moutier. Cantor sets the pick for Moutier. He feeds it to Cantor. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Green kicks to Thompson. Off on the layup. Lee against Durant. Lee dishes to Moutier. Beasley the screen. Moutier kicks to Lee. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
And it's Green missing.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Moutier with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Green, the pass to Durant. Thompson in the corner. 5 to shoot. The baseline J. That one rolling around and rims out.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Hardaway dishes to Moutier. Picked by Lee. Moutier with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Stolen by McGee. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
And here's Moutier. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Lee against Durant. Lee kicks to Cantor. Jacks up a 3. Moutier, no good.
Yeah, and they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
Curry, good.
Finding the open man, and Durant has dramatically improved as a passer since he's entered this league.
Cantor sets the pick for Lee. Beasley the screen. Passes it to Lee. New York needs to get off a shot, and it goes down 2 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Green, the pass to Durant, and there's the defensive 3-second call.
And looking at the career of Courtney Lee, you know, has hopped around from team to team a bunch of times and always a valued teammate, but just hadn't stayed on one team for very long.
And with Lee, you know exactly what you're going to get with his defense and shooting.
And Lee is always going to be a wanted commodity. His ability to defend and shoot aren't easy to find, and you just hope he's able to kind of settle into a long-term situation.
Green with a screen on Hardaway. And Thompson kicks to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Cantor, and there are the Knicks with another bucket. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Thompson outside. Over Hardaway. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Moutier with the ball. Curry meets him. McGee with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. A second chance effort. That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Now, Moutier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Beasley outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
When you watch the Warriors play, their offense is a work of art. There is so much player movement and passing, it's impossible to cover. And the shooting they have, it just puts it over the top.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And, Steve, the common mistake fans have with the Warriors is thinking they only make threes to score. It's a combination of a lot of things, and I think it just overwhelms defenders.
You know, one thing that comes to mind to me is they pick out the Warriors in mismatches or lose a defender on great screens. They're amazing at that. They force defenders to make a ton of split-second decisions. One mistake, and it's easy for them to score.
And coming out of the offseason where the Knicks had a really long to-do list, you knew they were going to shake things up and made some moves in free agency and realized they needed to build around Porzingis going forward.
Here's Curry. Curry with another miss. Knicks trail by 3. Beasley kicks to Moutier. And Moutier throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Back to Curry. Dishes it to Thompson. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And change was needed badly for the Knicks, and they did that starting with the front office.
Yeah, Knicks fans can have a dire outlook at times, but the team still has a solid foundation. It will take some time for the team to become a true contender again, but having players not be at odds with the front office, definitely a good start.
And it's denied. Now here's Lee. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And New York making a change here. Burks is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. The feed now to Lee. Takes a 3. Cantor. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Stephen Curry's release is beautiful.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now, that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Just now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Lee.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here's Burke. Last game, 26 points. There's the pass to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Over Durant. And Durant sends it back.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. That pushes it to double digits. Curry's got 10.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Many can argue at this point that Draymond should have had 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Arguably one of the most impactful defenders of this generation. Can take over a game without ever scoring a point.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Cantor. Thomas comes in for Michael Beasley. Williams, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Ntilikina in for Hardaway. And then for Golden State, Pachulia, he's checked in for Draymond Green. West comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Picked by O'Quinn. Here's Ntilikina. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Yeah, Ntilikina there attacking the rim, an explosive long guard who can get to the rack with the best of them.
Picked by West. Curry passes to Pachulia. Iguodala outside, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Well, the NBA has taken great strides to ensure a competitive balance, Steve, over the past decades, but they have a long way to go to achieve complete parity. I don't know that it can ever be done. How do you feel about the current competitive balance of the league right now?
You know, I think it's good, but Kevin, you're totally right. You can't get complete parity. You're going to have injuries, and I think when you have injuries, it changes the whole dynamic of these teams. So far, so good for me. I think there's a lot of balance. Good teams are good for a while, and then it always shifts and changes. I think we're in good hands right now.
Livingston kicks to Curry. Picked by West. Livingston with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Burke, trailing by 10. Pass to Williams. Burke with the screen for Williams. Here's Ntilikina. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ntilikina's got 5.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Iguodala with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And there's the lay-in. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Whenever Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
Williams a screen. The dish to Burke. Thomas passes to O'Quinn. Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Burke's got his first points of the game. Warriors leading by 10. Outside Curry. Feeds to Livingston. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Golden State.
Sean Livingston playing within himself. He understands his offense, and to get to his spot, his sweet spot, that's the mid-range.
Burke kicks to Williams. Here's the screen. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw good. Curry.
Stephen Curry shooting free throw is just a treat to watch.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Knicks trail by 14. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Burke kicks to O'Quinn. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside Thomas. But they recover it. O'Quinn. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Outside Curry. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Picked by Pachulia from downtown. The shot misses.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I want to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I've gotten better. You know, if I continue to just keep working, I've seen improvements.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, that first NBA championship.
Right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism, and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala out there with West. Then it's Curry. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. Outside Williams. Pass to Ntilikina. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 14. Curry dishes to Livingston. Curry passes to Livingston. Picked by West. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Outside Thomas. And here's O'Quinn. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that third foul this early.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, Golden State. Outside Thomas. Puts up a three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I love the fact that Ntilikina is skilled at being a ball mover. He's got a pass-first mentality, and that's winning basketball.
Nick Young on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Young nails them both. Knicks trail by 16. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Thomas sets a screen for Williams. And the Knicks hit again from deep. Warriors leading by 13. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. They're shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
Some players will actually surprise you with their athleticism after they come into the league. They make that next step. Any guys, Smitty, that became more athletic once they arrived that you have seen in the league?
You know, that's interesting. Draymond Green has gotten more athletic. I think he's lost a lot of weight and put himself in a position to play a little bit more above the rim and with his quickness. That's the one guy that sticks out. I will say, a guy that I've been marveling about, Kevin, is Jabari Parker. After his injury, it seemed like his athleticism has gone to another level.
That one is off. And Smitty, you were able to play a couple seasons with Steve Kerr when you were both in San Antonio. What was your time together like there? And how do you think he's been influenced by his San Antonio time?
Well, it was a great time. He's a great teammate. I think he's been influenced by Popovich's attention to details. Both are very measured to their approach to things. But the one thing you have to really say that you really link those two together, they are funny, funny, funny.
And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 15. Livingston kicks to Young. Pass to Iguodala. Now Pachulia. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 4 on the clock. On its way from Young for 2. It's rebounded by New York.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Williams for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He could have easily been selfish there and taken the shot, but he smartly kicked it out for a wide open look.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
A different look for New York. Beasley's checked in for Thomas. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Troy Williams. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. Moutier kicks to Beasley. Over Durant. No good from Beasley. Warriors leading by 15. From 17 feet out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 5 points so far. New York's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Moutier. Right at the free throw line. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
Great fundamentals on the boards. Can't see enough of this. Too many guys just tried to crash in at the last moment.
Lee's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Thompson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
That's also part of Thompson's game, the mid-range jump shot. You can't give him space from there.
Moutier passes to Hardaway. Screen by Lee. Hardaway kicks to Beasley. Over Durant. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist from Hardaway. Beasley's got his second basket of the game. Warriors leading by 17. Outside, Green. Thompson for 3. And it's Thompson again missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Lee. Tries again. And it's Moutier getting it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Green with a screen on Beasley. Here's Durant. Here's Green. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Moutier kicks to Lee. Beasley outside. Over in the corner, Lee. Beasley sets a screen for Lee over Young. Lee can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
You watch Kevin Durant and the way he just rises up so easily, Steve, with his soft touch. He can absolutely be unguardable, even if you're willing to throw double and triple teams his way.
You know, Durant's height, shooting, and mobility are just too much for one defender to deal with. On any given possession, he can create a good look out of nothing. It's why he's one of the greatest scorers to ever play.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses, and he wants that one back. Beasley with a screen on Durant. Here's Hardaway. Goes back up, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Trey Burke's checked in for Moutier. And Golden State also making a change. McGee's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses. Well, it is something that every NBA player has and usually comes into the league with. So, Smitty, what was your free throw ritual, and how did you come about it?
Well, I think one for me, I have my mom and sister tattoo on my arm, so I used to hold those two and just to say hi to them. And then next, I had to take my hands and wipe the sweat to make sure I could get a grip on the basketball. Then take a deep breath. And then over and over, I would just talk about my high school, Michigan State, my neighborhood, and the ritual in my mind, and then take the free throw. So that was the things I did. A lot of guys, especially Karl Malone, I always wanted to know what was he saying, because he was talking to himself out loud, but not really saying anything.
Well, routine is what coaches always kind of prompt young players to get into, right, when they get to the line?
Yeah, for sure. And I know one time, Kevin, I always look for that nail at the free throw line, and I couldn't find it, and it seemed like it threw me off.
Burke kicks to Lee. For three. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more. Warriors leading by 14. Kicks it to Thompson. Green, the screen. Pass to Durant. Thompson outside. Back to Durant from the arc. Burke grabs the miss. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Hardaway gets it to go. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Back to Livingston. Green, the screen. Thompson for the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 8 points.
Thompson is one of the game's most deadly shooters from beyond the arc. Can't leave him open because he is just lethal.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
What's amazing to me about Klay Thompson is his ability to take over a game. He just needs a few shots to drop and look out. The next thing you know, he is in unstoppable rhythm.
Cantor checked in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Michael Beasley. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Pick by O'Quinn. Burke dishes to O'Quinn. Free throw line jump shot. That shot off. Great D that time from Green. And with Klay's shooting ability and size, it allows him to put up huge numbers, Steve, when he's locked in. We've seen it before in the past.
You know, just looking at Klay's resume shows how dominant he can be when he's on fire. 35 points in a quarter, 60 in 3/4. One of the scariest players in the league when he's on.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On the wing, Hardaway. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Curry passes to Thompson.
Durant.
Green kicks to Thompson. Back to Green. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Love to see Draymond getting his feet set and firing from the outside.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Here's Lee. True on the 14-footer. Lee's got 5 now. Warriors leading by 13. Thompson outside. Here's the screen. Inside. Here's Green. He kicks to Durant. Drills the baseline jumper. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The silky smooth jumper from mid-range, a KD special.
Outside Hardaway. And O'Quinn kicks to Burke. Pick by O'Quinn. Lee in the posts. He's against Green. Just 4 to shoot. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Curry dishes to Durant. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
There's just so many ways Durant can beat you. This time converting on the rebound.
Burke kicks to Cantor. On the wing, Lee. Cantor with a screen on Durant. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
The Knicks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in, and then for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Lee.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Down low. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
The Warriors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Lee.
Shooting one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Knicks trail by 15. Burke kicks to Cantor. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Ntilikina. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good. Ntilikina's got 7.
And Ntilikina has that nifty floater. It just gets it up so fast, making it virtually unblockable.
Pick by West. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
I mean, we're just letting them show us what's open. You know, you got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome,
Show.
everybody. So far, a pretty one-sided first half. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, Steph Curry, I see new maturity to his game. Yeah, he's been the MVP. He's been a world champion. But he's also dealt with losing a championship and the introspection that comes with that. Tonight, he's playing focused, unselfish basketball. That's when he's at his best.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splakakataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back to New York City. Some street art on the wall of the Canal Street subway station in Soho, south of Houston, just down the way from us. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Warriors leading by 16. Enes Kanter is out there with Beasley. Then it's Lee. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Green, the screen. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. They get the rebound. Count it. Kanter's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Knicks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
McGee a screen. Thompson right side. Over Mudiay. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 10 points.
Incredible effort from Thompson over some pretty good defense. Sometimes one man is not enough to throw his game off.
Lee passes to Beasley. Lee sets a screen for Beasley. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green with the ball. He dishes it to Curry. Hits the jumper in space. Curry's got 24 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mudiay dishes to Kanter. Knocks it loose. Now here's Mudiay, guarded by Curry. Clock is at 3. From deep. Mudiay, no good. Warriors leading by 19 points. Durant kicks to McGee. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
There's a screen by Kanter. Durant against Lee. Kanter sets the pick for Lee. Over Durant. Connects in the foul line jumper. 10 points for him. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. He feeds it to McGee. Back to Durant. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Knicks trail by 21.
Timeout.
And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Warriors.
And a lot of shots from long distance. They're trying to stretch out the D and force them to cover out in space. And a lot of times that enables an offense to get some opportunities to attack in the paint.
And so here is New York. Mudiay kicks to Beasley. Dishes it to Kanter. Now the feed to Mudiay. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And with Moutier, although he is a heavy rotation player, Greg, he is still somewhat of a project long term.
You know, it isn't always easy to be patient with Moutier, but that's what is needed. Slowly improving his efficiency, which is a big issue for him. And you can see the raw potential, but he has a lot of smaller things to clean up.
No good on the free throw. Well, the NBA can be a superstitious place at times, Steve, with all the quirks and characters in the league. And when you played, what was the strangest game day ritual that you ever saw?
I think Harold Miner. He touched everything with his nose, his gym shoes, his wristbands, the basketballs at the free throw line, and everybody did. And I think for me, as I got older, it wasn't strange. It was out of necessity. I had to get in some kind of steam room and have all those hot pads wrapped around me just to get loose to play.
I like that story. I don't like Baby Jordan's story, though. Harold Miner, that doesn't work for me. I don't understand that one. Durant, good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
With his size and touch, Durant has all the tools to hurt you around the rim.
Now the pass to Beasley. Poked away. It's stolen by Curry, and the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And again, Kevin Durant. Durant's got 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lee outside. There's a screen by Cantor. Puts it up from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Here's Curry. 24 points for him. Off the pick. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Moutier passes to Cantor. Lee against Green. Lee in the posts. 10 points for him. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
Durant dishes to Green. Over Moutier. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 12.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused.
Here's Cantor. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Out to Thompson from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Moutier kicks to Cantor. Beasley with it. Now Green defending. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Green passes to Durant. Lee against Green. On the wing, Thompson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Beasley against Green. Beasley dishes to Hardaway. Over Thompson. Hardaway, no good.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Moutier with the ball. Curry meets him. Moutier kicks to Lee. 6 to shoot. Beasley with the screen on Green. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Here's Thompson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Thompson's got 15 points.
Thompson, a master at positioning himself well down inside and schooling the defense.
Screen by Lee. Back to Moutier. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. West against Thomas. The dish to Pachulia. Pick by West. Here's Iguodala. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. He's got 10.
Even with the D in Iggy's grill, he still knocks down those looks. He's been in this league for a while, and he is comfortable rising up and burying contested shots.
Here's Williams. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, and went right to the hole. Great decision-making there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot, behind the lanes.
And Williams no good on that one. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Well, you watch the all-around game of Sean Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Sean Livingston, who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing or would have been an all-star in this game.
Free throw good, Livingston.
Livingston is a very reliable free throw shooter, coming in with a career average of almost 80%.
Livingston hits both of them. For New York, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pick by O'Quinn. Burke with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Feeds it to Livingston. Goes up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Livingston's got 4 this quarter.
A beautiful bucket from Livingston. He is very skilled at draining shots under pressure.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Over in the corner, Williams. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The Warriors, number 1. Number 5, the Knicks.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at 2 of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
Rocket 6. That one goes. Count it. O'Quinn's got his second basket of the night.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Iguodala outside. West passes to Curry. West kicks to Iguodala. West a screen on Williams. West setting the pick for Curry. Over Burke. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. West has got his first bucket of the night.
And how about the toughness? I mean, although undersized at that power forward spot, he just still finds a way to get the job done.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Livingston. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Knicks have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Burke. Young's checked in for the Warriors. Burke hits them both. And so here is Golden State. Young outside. Now here's Livingston. He's tightly guarded. Off target at the rim. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target from outside. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Young kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Livingston. Shoots over Burke. Livingston, no luck.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Iguodala outside. Pachulia dishes to Livingston. Shoots over Burke. And the Warriors miss again.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
56 seconds left in the third. Kicks to O'Quinn. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Another shot. The Warriors shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
New York on D. Picked by Pachulia. Young outside. Passes it to West. Just 5 on the clock. Over O'Quinn. Shots good from West. West has got 4 points this quarter.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Livingston. Thomas passes to O'Quinn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on David West. The Knicks have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Two shot.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Livingston, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock doing his thing. He times it out perfectly.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Great start, fellas. Clay, your cutting is awesome. Your movement without the ball is brilliant. Great stuff.
Good to hear that. Complimenting the motion. Steve Kerr likes this offense and how it's running right now.
And when the players and the ball never seem to stop, it really prevents a defense from getting set and digging in.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. West is out there with Pachulia. Then there's Nick Young. Then there's Caspi. And it's Livingston in at the point guard. And Caspi kicks to Livingston. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And with the business of basketball booming, most players are afforded a pretty lavish lifestyle. There's no doubt, and not only the NBA, but in all sports, certainly a blessing. But Smitty, are there downsides to all that notoriety, all that money, all that lavishness?
Yeah, it is, Kevin. I think the downside is, one, you can't live that lifestyle if it's lavish for the rest of your life. And I think, second, it takes away. You are a public figure right now. You have to understand that. And that's the downside. Being able to go out with your family, being able to go out to a restaurant, you got to understand, yes, there's going to be fans everywhere, and it takes away from that. So I think that's the 2 things for me is, guys got to understand that lifestyle doesn't last. And I think also, personally, it takes away from what you can do out in public.
Kick by O'Quinn. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. West has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Livingston dishes to West. He kicks it to Young. Clock at 4. From 17 feet out. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Here's Burke. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young passes to Livingston. From 15 feet away. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 5th rebound in this one. The baseline J. Yep, that one goes in there.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Here's Livingston. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
And it's sent back by West. Now here's Livingston. Burke covering. Takes the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Picked by O'Quinn. Thomas against West. Pass to Burke. Shoots over Livingston. The shot off that time, so Golden State will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Shoots it up, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And here is Burke. And this is the first season where we have ads on jerseys in the NBA with the teams. Gut reaction, Steve, now that you've seen the ads on the jerseys, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I don't like it because I know it's going to start to add up. Well, we're not going to even be able to see the player's name and the logos. It's just going to be ads everywhere. I understand it, but I don't like it.
You know, I can see it for practice jerseys. I can see it maybe when you're selling it retail to the fans. But, I mean, isn't there enough advertising already? I mean, let's that's one of the great things about keep it as pure as possible. I get the European deal, but there's so much money here, it would seem like this is just an add-on that doesn't need to be added on.
Kevin, I'm totally agreement with you. I think practice jerseys, like you said, selling the jerseys maybe, but I think also maybe at the All-Star game, you can fill those guys up for that one game. But I would love to keep it pure, getting a chance to just see those uniforms the way they are.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Jarrett Jack is checked in for New York. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Klay Thompson in for Caspi. Good on the second free throw.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And the initial rules for the NBA include that 6 personal fouls is the magic number before you're done for the game. It's been this way since, who can remember? But do you think 6 is the right number, Steve, for fouls? Or would you like to see them raise or lower it?
I definitely wouldn't want to see them raise it. I think 7 would be too much. Maybe if they lower it, that's a possibility. But right now I think it's 6. Maybe 5, or maybe you can experiment during some preseason games or in Summer League. But I think 6 should be the maximum.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
One shot.
That's good from McGee. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. He's covered by Livingston. Dishes it to Jack. Clock at 6. Kick by O'Quinn. Williams from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Young kicks to Livingston. He dishes it to West. He feeds it to McGee. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Shots good from Young. You know, Smitty, as the game grows internationally, we've seen a contrast drawn between the academies, for instance, in Europe and Australia, and the youth basketball organizations in this country. Do you think we're doing it the right way? Should there be change, more policing of just how things are run at a very young level?
I think more policing, Kevin. I think also coaches being better equipped to be able to be around young kids. I think also how many games these kids are playing. I think obviously you want them to have games, but when they're playing 5, 6, 7 games in a weekend, I just think that's too much.
Pick by O'Quinn. Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on David West.
Two.
First free throw is good. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Young's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Kick by O'Quinn. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Well, in the last half-decade or so, the NBA, Steve, has realized the true value of the corner three, and now offenses all over the league are designed to take advantage of it. Part of that is because it's just closer to the rim than any other three-pointer.
Yeah, you're right, and you should. I mean, when you have a three-point arc, yes, the corner threes are going to be shorter, and it's harder from a guy to shoot it from straight on. But when you have a guy that can shoot it straight on, you can see the dynamics of a team defensively. It's hard to cover. But I don't think the NBA should widen the court because of the value of the corner three. That's a part of the game.
Should the lane be widened? Should we talk about the court and making all the threes the same length? What about the lane?
Well, I think you can widen the lane if you change the defensive rules, because right now you're allowed to play zone. If you went back to man-to-man, yes, I think you should widen it. But when teams are allowed to play zone, I think the value of keeping it the same helps the defense a little bit more.
Over in the corner, Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Trading bombs from beyond the arc is getting personal.
The screen from Thompson. Livingston dishes to Thompson. Young from outside. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Livingston. Williams can't hit. The Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Young somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Ntilikina. And the demands of NBA basketball, no secret. The league has taken measures, Steve, to allow players more time for rest, which is good, and more time for recovery, which is better. Less back-to-backs. Do you think more can be done and should be done in those areas?
You know, I know the league is looking at it. The less back-to-backs is fantastic, and I think they're looking at the travel and the recovery. So as more and more they can limit back-to-backs, I think that helps guys recover. I think guys get a chance to be ready to go, because playing a back-to-back is extremely hard. And I think guys on their own are doing a lot to be able to take care of their bodies in the off-season. So I think both the players and league are doing a fantastic job.
Livingston kicks it to West. On the wing, Thompson. West passes to Thompson. Williams comes with a double team.
Come on. You two players.
And the Knicks with possession here. On offense, here are the Warriors.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
Kick by O'Quinn. Williams against West. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the Warriors' ball. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Every so often a team will have a home game and see their stadium flooded with fans for the away team. It happens when a especially good, popular team is playing a team kind of in a bad part of their schedule, or maybe just in a bad part of their development. Smitty, do players notice when this happens? Does it bother them at all?
Yeah, players notice it. It does bother you. It happened to me when in the Chicago Bulls era. You're hearing people cheer more for Michael Jordan than their own players. It's because people love to see winners. People have their favorite players, and a lot of people right now look at it as they want to come see their favorite player. As a player, you just got to go out, beat Michael Jordan, go out and win, and use the fans to turn it into your favor.
Gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this was a great team effort by everyone.
And on tonight's impending victory push, their win total of 47.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a two-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance that was for Steph Curry.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
So needs are temple that time. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
They're put out of control is how they play thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
7-second different shot game clock. The quiet win. 4 on the shot clock. And then the miss, not the best shot selection there. Thompson dishes to Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. With the way they control the game and just completely take the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And check out his sons over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. Dave it.
Thanks very much, Andre. A lot of great offensive players on this team. How does it all come together to have a night like tonight?
Well, we know you can balance every part of the team. So, like defense stops. Rebound is most important tonight. They're one of the best teams in the league. We got to do that. Get out of the break.
Made the most of it. We had those opportunities. Thanks very much. Back to Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.